What are you recording, sir, if you don't mind me asking?
Anything I can see.
Huh?
Anything I can see.
No, USA 4,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Any particular reason?
All right, you come over here and talk and go to jail.
Say that again?
You can come here and talk to me, or you can go to jail for failing to identify yourself.
Oh, well, so you have to have a tag light that is white.
It is.
I thought it's green.
No. Look, may I turn on? May I turn on for you?
Today, we're talking about times when dumb cops realized their crimes were recorded. These aren't just random encounters. They're the shocking moments when officers thought they could act above the law, only to be caught on camera in ways they never expected. What follows are real situations where everyday people turned the tables, proving that even those with a badge can't escape the truth once it's on record.
Ah, you're getting sued, motherfucker. Off.
On July 9th, a man decided to go to Ashbury Park with the intention of simply setting up a tripod and filming passerbys. Because of his limited ability to move around, that was a practical solution for him. His idea was to record parking officers while they wrote tickets. But instead of a routine task, the camera captured a situation no one would have believed. So get ready.
Excuse me? Yeah. No, that way. No reason.
City of Asbury Park Police.
Hey, my name is Patrick Connolly. I'm a chiropractor on the corner of Bond and Summerfield. There's a guy who set up a camera facing my office, and I asked him if he was recording my office, and he said yes. And I asked him why, and he said no reason.
The first sign of paranoia appeared when a local chiropractor asked what was being filmed. The man replied completely calmly, but that wasn't enough. The doctor immediately made a dramatic move and called the police, justifying it with HIPAA rules that had nothing to do with public sidewalks. So let's hear what he had to report.
I just thought it was weird. By HIPAA rules, I'm not supposed to expose any of my patients' information, including office visits. So he's now moving a little closer to my office on this side of the street. So I don't know if there's anything we can do, but
Excuse me 1 second. What was your name again, sir?
Patrick Connolly.
And a callback number for you, Pat?
848.
Uh-huh.
430.
All right, and what's the address of your office there?
48 Bond Street.
48 Bond. Okay. And what is it, like Connolly Chiropractor or?
Chiropractic.
I'm sorry, Connolly Chiropractic. All right, no problem. I'll send an officer by, okay?
The doctor's logic was simple. If the camera was pointed towards the office, it threatened the privacy of the patients. The irony was that the patients were walking down the street completely freely because no matter how uncomfortable it felt to someone, it still was the man's right. Did that mean we should protect someone's feelings at the cost of violating someone's rights? Absolutely not. But that's exactly what happened here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Primary care professional for spinal and health well-being. Let's check them out. Thought it was a optometrist. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, he's just filming me here, like standing there filming me back. What his interest is. It's fun to stand here and
The first police officer arrived and stepped right into the classic game of bureaucracy. He asked questions about credentials as if there was some magic passport required to hold a camera. The man calmly replied that he was filming what he saw because it was a public space. But the officer kept insisting on paperwork that didn't even exist.
My call. I guess they was curious as to why you were recording.
441 under the influence.
Oh.
Copy 953.
Yeah, they was asking why you was recording. You record me. That's okay. I'm recording you also, though. Yeah. So you got any credentials to be recording or whatever? Yeah. Any type that you want to provide.
215.
Okay. What are you recording, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
215. I can see.
Huh?
Anything I can see.
Are you at headquarters?
Okay. All right. Any particular reason? Any particular reason?
Can you do me a favor and help me out with a vehicle release?
Okay.
Backed up with other
I just called my supervisor.
and the 41. Temple,
Backup arrived, but instead of escalating, this officer correctly confirmed that filming in a public space was allowed. Whoa. For a moment, it seemed like reason would win over. The man thanked him and ironically commented that the officer was honoring his oath. It was a rare glimpse of professionalism in the middle of chaos. Still, the tension was there because we knew this short episode of Common Sense would not last.
Is there a problem with recording, sir?
They don't want you to record in front of their business.
Yeah, that's not really their choice, sir.
Okay.
Treadway doing something, how you doing?
Huh?
Shut my evidence off.
Okay. No, he's recording.
5 minutes.
You know, they don't want him recording in front of the business. No credentials to the recording.
Yeah, public space.
So, huh?
Public space.
Go ahead.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you can record. I'm just... Huh? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just having... I literally just come down
During the conversation with the officers, an absurd ego game appeared. The man told one of them that he was fired, which the officer couldn't handle. Like in a bad comedy, he immediately called his superior to prove that no one could fire him. It became clear the filming wasn't the problem here, but the bruised ego of uniformed men looking for an excuse to regain authority.
You too, sir. Have a good day. Thank you for honoring your oath. You called out 2 more guys with cameras to record, huh? Called out 2 more guys with cameras.
actually, he came over here to back me up. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Back each other up.
Right, I'm just saying, he didn't like the camera, but he called out 2 more men with cameras on, you know, that's all.
He didn't call him out. He called the police. So we backed each other up.
Yeah, he called you out, that's all.
Yeah,
So he called one guy out with a
Yeah,
camera.
called-
All right, I misspoke. I misspoke. He called out one guy with a camera. All right, you're dismissed.
The debate about credentials continued, now with comparisons to TV reporters. The officer tried to explain that press cards meant something official, even though they were just plastic cards printed by the newsroom itself. It's not some official thing you go get. By that logic, the man could print his own press card and declare himself a journalist, now couldn't he?
Huh?
You're dismissed.
I don't know. I'm calling my supervisor over just to let him know.
Oh, I thought that was him.
No. That's not my So you can't dismiss me anyway.
Well, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you're dismissed.
No, that's fine.
Why would you ask me for credentials to film? Is that even a thing?
There is.
No, there is
You
not.
So you ever
There is
seen,
not a
so,
thing.
No. Before you try to out-talk me. So you ever seen somebody that does, you can
Yeah, I want to hear this.
So, like the news, like Channel 12.
Right. They have no credentials.
They do have credentials. They have cards that say I'm with Channel 12. We do this, so they do.
That's not a government credential. It's not anything. It's just from their company.
The officer spoke over the radio and described the man as someone filming who had no credentials. He framed the situation as if it were a potential incident. The irony was that the whole time, it was just an ordinary man standing on the sidewalk. Instead of treating it as something trivial, they built it up as a threat. Yes, really, out of all the criminals in America, this man here is the bad one.
So I could have I could print out a press pass.
They're journalists.
I'm a journalist as well. I could print out a press pass and stick it on and...
Absolutely.
The third officer arrived and explained what everybody already knew. Filming in a public space was legal. He only asked that the man not block the entrance. The man agreed and ironically pointed out that he hadn't blocked the entrance until that very moment. So once again, the officers admitted that there was no real problem. But wait, these officers were there to create a problem where none existed. It's their MO.
Needing to talk to Officer Whitley.
No, he just arrived. Okay, I'll speak with him.
Come on, yeah, come on.
9:15.
So he's just recording. The owner of this business did not want him recording in front of his business.
He's on a public street. I mean, he's on a sidewalk,
No,
so
I just wanted to let you know, that's all.
we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Just do me one favor. Please just don't block the door, though. That's all.
I haven't blocked the door until just this moment.
That's fine. No, that's fine. That's all. You could keep recording and everything. That's fine. That's it.
The doctor tried to convince the police that the man had come to provoke him, even throwing out a story about an alleged fight with his son. He exaggerated, added unverified claims, and tried to build a narrative that painted the man as the problem. The irony was that the police eagerly listened to these speculations instead of noticing the obvious. But don't be surprised, they needed something to unite against the man.
Okay. Yeah. So I just spoke with him because he's allowed to record. It's a public place or whatever. But I just told him to move from in front of your door. Yeah,
He was. I have the video. He started on that corner, and I was like, "Are you putting the camera over here? There's water in my flowers." And he was like, "Yeah." And I go, "What?"
If somebody just wants to antagonize somebody so that he can, so he can try to make some type of trouble.
I think he was out here having a fight with his son yesterday, or at least some younger person.
Yeah.
I just happened to be observing because they were sitting. That's his car, that Subaru there. And there was an altercation. There was physical. So I don't know if it stemmed from that. I don't know why he would be harassing me. I stay above
There's
board.
just people that's bored and just do stuff like that.
No, I have this open area. So that I don't have any funny business going on here. You know, that's how.
The tension rose when the doctor demanded that the man not film his car. He insisted there was a ban and physically approached the man. Okay, if he had such a problem with the public and with the laws that applied in public, well, maybe he should have considered staying at home and never ever stepping onto the street at all. What do you think about that?
I want to be ahead of anything that's, I pay my dues.
So he could probably try to put it on YouTube. Oh, the police are harassing me, type of stuff like that. So.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, because he became aggressive. I mean, look at. I mean, this is where it gets a little like, wait a minute, because partway through this video, he's recording in my office.
Yeah, no, that he cannot.
He should not. And then as it gets deeper in here, and I'm going to have a patient walk in about 5 minutes. He is literally up on here. He comes pretty much. He's got his shirt off, which is kind of disgusting. It's not that hot. If it were yesterday, I would have said so. But look, I mean, he is right in my office.
And then the same officer, who had confirmed that the man could film anything from the sidewalk, suddenly decided he could not. What followed was a classic example of what a hypocrite looks like and how he acts. Take note, the situation escalated over nothing, and you'll be shocked at the way the officer revealed his true colors.
So, I mean, I don't, there's a HIPAA laws that say, we have to keep the privacy of my patients. And I don't know if that's the privacy aspect that people are looking for.
Please do not record inside my vehicle. That you cannot do. That you cannot do. You cannot do.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
I'm asking you.
Do not touch me. Get back.
285.
Step back.
Record inside my vehicle.
Step back.
I'm not gonna let you record inside my vehicle. You cannot do that.
I can, and I will. I am not under arrest.
The escalation came when the officers decided the man was in refusal to cooperate. They threw him to the ground, shouted that he was resisting, and handcuffed him. The whole time he kept repeating that he had done nothing illegal. In a country where everything was recorded, one camera on the street was treated like a weapon. You could say the officers had been waiting for the chance to do something like this.
You're getting sued, motherfucker.
Give me another unit for resisting.
Good, Asbury Park.
Yeah, this is what you wanted anyway. Right. This is exactly what you wanted.
Get me.
Turn around.
Suck,
Turn around.
piece of shit.
Turn around, sir.
Off me.
Turn around, please, sir.
Back. Put your hand behind your back. Hand behind your back. You're resisting arrest. Stop resisting arrest.
I did not do
You
anything
started
illegal.
recording inside my vehicle, which
I
you know
did
we
not
have to
do
do
anything illegal.
I
did not do anything illegal. I am not.
We're 10. We're 10.
The man, now bloody and restrained, once again reminded everyone that he had done nothing illegal. But the officers, instead of admitting they had no legal basis, spoke about the boundaries he was pushing. The irony was that no boundaries had moved. He was standing on the sidewalk, the public sidewalk. The only ones pushing boundaries here were them.
You gotta push the boundaries.
I did nothing illegal. Not one thing illegal did I do. I am not under arrest for anything legal. You have no legal right to fucking arrest me. And he used way much force. Way more force than was necessary.
Okay.
You see the fucking blood running down my face, you fucking piece of shit? You're a fucking piece of shit. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want him near me.
Get up. Stand up. Come on. Come on. You were talking to me earlier, no problem. Walk with me. I got you. Come on.
No, listen. My son is over there.
Walk with me. Walk with me.
You gotta get me a fucking medicine right away. No, I am not.
When you gotta cut in,
You guys get sued.
I know, it's what you want.
No, it's not what I want.
You want to get a reaction?
It's not what I want.
Now you got a reaction.
No, it's not what I want.
As he asked for medical help, the officers justified themselves by saying it all started because he peeked into their car. That's right. The greatest threat to American security was apparently a camera catching plastic on a dashboard. And all the while the man was pleading, they debated whether the MDT screen was visible. Not a word about knocking him down, only an obsession with finding a way out of the chaos they had created.
It's kind of his clever to try to be so annoying and try to get everything. And then he went to his car?
He started recording. He starts recording inside my car. You know you cannot. They cannot see the MDT that's in our car. No, he didn't know. He put the camera, starts recording what's inside my car. You know this is confidential stuff that's in here. Huh?
262, sit me up front before you clear.
Turn off body camera.
Hold your head. Thank you, sir. And there's the ambulance headquarters. Let me get your shoes for you, all right?
Now they shoved him into the patrol car as if they were transporting a prisoner of war. He asked why he was even being arrested, and the answer was the usual police smokescreen. No one knew. He asked if there was a dash camera because he knew that was his only protection from their made-up stories. Honestly, these officers were foolish if they thought they could do whatever they wanted and walk away without consequences.
What's inside my car? You know this is confidential.
We got shit. Hey, he said he's got his kid over there.
Huh?
262, sit me up front.
I don't know where, but I don't see any kids over here.
Where's my phone?
What am I being charged with?
No, I didn't charge you.
What am I in the back of this police car for? Do you have a dash cam running? Is there a recording running right now?
Yes, sir. Everything's recording.
If you guys shut my camera off, that's a violation as well.
1 minute, sir.
You're hotboxing me back here, huh?
1 minute, sir. You want to window down?
Yeah, I want some air conditioning.
Well, just ask.
It's like 100 degrees back here.
It's running. You can see it's running.
No, I can't. I can't feel it. Since you're in a enclosed box and I'm back here in an enclosed box without air conditioning.
Well, I don't make the rules for air conditioning, sir. It's on.
When these dumb cops realized that their crime was recorded, they immediately fell silent. The same officers who had so much to say. And even though the man was in the police car, they refused to drive him right away because now the hardest part was coming out for them, to invent excuses and line up their story. In short, the new task was to make a criminal out of someone who wasn't one.
Yeah, I know. It's a torture box. It's a torture box. Yeah, whatever I say. Your officer slammed me to the ground for no reason. He had no reason to put hands on me. This is an illegal arrest. What's your name and badge number?
Wait, 27. Remember from earlier?
No, I don't remember.
I said, please thank you for doing my oath.
Yeah, well, now you're part of the lawsuit.
No problem.
How long is this going to take?
Don't know. So doing with your name.
If I give my name, how long is it going to take?
Don't know, sir. I'm not the lieutenant. I'm not in charge or charging you. I'm just driving you in. I gathered your property for you. I put your keys in a bag that says blood on it. And I'm bringing you in the headquarters. That's it.
Mm-hmm. I see how much you guys care about my well-being. How you got me medic. I'm f***ing blood pouring down my face. Simply filming on a f***ing sidewalk.
Right. What's your last name, sir?
It's Doty. D-O-T-Y.
Thank you. And first name, sir?
Craig.
C-R-A-I-G?
Yep.
C-R-A-I-G?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. What's your day of birth?
The officers spun the story that he was not in the system as if a ghost had been arrested on the sidewalk. They repeated technical details to each other. When they turned on the camera, how much the dashboard light blinked, everything except the truth here. The man sat there bleeding, waiting for medical help while they only stalled. I wonder when it would ever be enough for them.
Let's know a mailing address?
That's all I'm giving you.
All right, well, then I guess we'll just delay the process because of your actions.
What do you need my address for?
To get you in the summons, get you out of here.
I'm sure once you pull up my name, you're going to see my address.
I have multiple names here. As you can see, you're looking over my shoulder.
Well, I can't see anything.
Yeah, we don't have a great duty in here, that's why.
Surprising.
1036. Do you have an overdose out there, or is it under the influence?
Yes, sir. Yep. I turned my body cam on about 3 blocks out from the call. Once the dash cam's on, see the red light? It's been on since you opened that door.
At door, or do you need a regular officer to come over?
Pictures of all these injuries.
Admin, secure the port.
After almost an hour of stalling, the best they could come up with was to blame the man, as if he had brought this whole situation on himself. Bravo, officers. What a brilliant idea. If they really thought anyone would blame the man here, then they were truly delusional. See for yourself.
1 second, Mr. Dottie. Dottie, how do we say? Dottie, okay. Well, I have to wait for that door to shut.
Give a shit. I'm sick of you.
Just take a ride over.
Step over this right for me,
See all this?
Can you step over there for me, please?
Get all this.
See, this is the reason why we're in this mess. You just can't step over.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Just go around to the door there. To the brown door, please.
What location do you do there? First and
Get back here. Give me 1 second. I'm getting them for you.
There you go.
3207.
In the end, the police even dragged his son into the story, claiming he was supposedly worried about his father's mental state. Can you believe that? Still, the man was brave and decided to expose them on YouTube for a start, but only a start. I can't wait to see how these officers will end up, because with that attitude, it's clear it won't be well. And if you think they were the worst cops here, well, just wait until you see the next case where an officer arrested a citizen for nothing. Is there any bigger irony than being arrested on Constitution Day for exercising your constitutional rights? So when this dumb cop realized his crime was recorded, it was already too late. It all started trivially. A bank employee informed the police that someone outside was filming, just like in the previous case. And instead of explaining that it was his right, the police decided to make the first in a long series of mistakes that day.
So the dude right here in his car, he just told the bank that I'm right here recording. So it started off with him getting everyone scared. Let's see here.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Alright, what are you doing?
You said who did what?
I said, what are you doing?
I'm just recording, just shooting a video.
Oh.
Yeah.
The man was only holding his device, but in the paranoid mindset of a small town, every camera became a symbol of threat. Of course, the employee acted as if a camera could rob a bank, and the police, even after knowing the truth, still chose to take the side of the one who was wrong, simply because it suited them in that moment.
I think they called the police and he was inside of a store. And he's yelling at me as he's walking over here.
The officer showed up shouting from a distance and ordered the man to step onto private property. And there lay the irony. A citizen on a public sidewalk was being forced to enter onto someone else's property just because an officer demanded it. He refused to move because he knew that in a public place, he didn't owe anyone any obedience to their "because I said so." But the officer wasn't in the mood for some reason.
Hey, come over here, bud.
He talking to me, telling me to come over here to him on their property.
Come over here, please. You, in the green hat, wearing the mask, come over here.
That ain't how you talk to me.
What's up, man? You know you're in front of a bank?
I
You can't hear you sign language or what?
I can speak.
You can understand me? Why don't you take the mask off, man? You're worrying everybody around here.
I didn't speak to no one.
What's that?
I didn't speak to
Why don't you
anyone.
Come over here. Why don't you come over here to me? Come on over here, bud.
Why would I come over there?
The argument heated up. The man asked for his name and badge number, which was a basic right, but the officer refused to give the information unless he came closer. Wait a minute. What kind of game was this? Did the officer know he had no authority as long as no law was being broken, which clearly wasn't the case here?
He said I'm not obeying his commands. Why don't you come over here?
All right, you either come over here and talk or you go to jail.
Say that again?
You can come here and talk to me, or you can go to jail for failing to identify yourself.
What's your name and your badge number?
Come over here, I'll give it to you.
No. What's your name and your badge number? What is your name? What is your name and your badge number? I don't have to come over there for you to get your name and your badge number. What is your name and your badge? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And that's against your policy.
What's against my policy?
What is your name and your badge number? Yeah. Yeah, he said he gonna take me to jail if I don't walk over there to him. You hear the y'all hear this dude? I want him to come over here, y'all. I don't want him to think I gotta come over there to him. Here, we coming over here to him. We coming over there to him. You said if I don't walk over here to you, you gonna take me to jail?
Go ahead.
2783.
Calm down, man.
You just told me if I don't walk to you.
The situation turned into an open conflict. The officer claimed the citizen looked suspicious just because he was standing in front of a bank wearing a mask. He demanded that the man identify himself or leave the area, even though he was on a public sidewalk. Great. Now the police were busy deciding how someone could dress and where they could stand. Anything but the job they were actually paid to do.
You gonna take me to jail?
That's not what I said.
Man, you are a liar, bro. You calling me a liar? I'm saying you said it.
Look how you're dressed.
I'm saying that you said it. You saying you didn't say that?
I said you can go to jail if you fail to identify yourself and fail to listen to my command.
I don't have to listen to your command, and I'm not identifying myself to you.
Dressed like this.
Absolutely.
Show them what you're dressed like. In front of
Yes.
the bank.
Absolutely.
In front of a bank.
And I don't care where I don't care where I can be in front of your grandmother's
You're a
house.
suspicious person.
For what crime?
You're getting calls in.
For what crime?
For looking like that outside of a bank, man. That's all it is.
Bro, that is a. What's your name and your badge? No, what's your name?
Here.
M. Dobbs, bro. That's a piece of shit, bro. I didn't say nothing to you, man. I'm peaceful. I haven't spoke to nobody.
Then you need to leave.
I need to
You
leave.
can't be dressed like
Well, I'm
that.
not
No,
leaving.
You can't be dressed
What you
like this
mean?
outside the bank, man.
Man, I'm not going nowhere, bro.
You can't be dressed
I'm
like this
standing
outside
right
the
here.
bank. Well,
Hey, look,
your
I'm
ID.
on the
Give me your
sidewalk.
ID. You're
I don't
under
have no ID. For what
Give me your-
crime?
give me your ID.
For
You're
what?
under
Get your supervisor
investigation.
here. Get your
I
person
am the
here.
supervisor.
Get your
What's that say?
supervisor.
What's
Your.
that say?
Get the chief. The chief here.
unavailable.
The
She's
chief.
unavailable.
The chief gonna come here for this.
What are you trying to do today?
Hey, I didn't try to do nothing.
Trying to get attention.
No, I didn't say
Good God,
nothing.
he's got your
I
everyone's
didn't say
attention,
no.
everybody.
I didn't say nothing
He's
to
got
nobody.
everyone's attention.
The standoff grew sharper. The officer sarcastically commented on the man's clothes, his mask, and even the presence of other black people nearby, implicitly tying them together as a crew. It was a clear example of profiling. Skin color and style of clothing turned into evidence. But the fact that the man refused to give in would cut deep with this officer, and he was about to escalate it all.
The only thing that got me riled up is what you just said to me, bro.
Yeah, you can go to jail if you don't listen to us.
Hey, you can go to jail
And you
too.
don't identify
Hey, I'm
yourself.
gonna show you how you can go to jail. You can go to jail too. Go ahead, just keep doing what you about to do.
Show me how I go to jail.
Keep doing what you about to do, buddy. I see where you about to go. I see where you about to go.
What's your first name, at least?
You go see where.
What's your first name?
You can call me Daddy.
What's
Daddy.
your first name?
Daddy.
What's your first name?
Daddy.
You're trying to cause problems.
I ain't
today.
seen
I get
nothing.
it, man. I get
Hey,
it.
listen, bro. I didn't say
You
nothing to
want
nobody.
attention, You want clicks? I get it.
I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't say nothing to nobody.
Alright, still irate, not listening to anything.
All right. When you came yelling at, you came
can't
down
stand
here.
outside the bank like this.
Why
man.
can't I?
You're-
Why can't I'm on the public?
Look,
I'm in
why are
public.
you wearing a mask?
I'm in public.
You think COVID's out here?
Yes, you hit it on the nose. You hit it on the nose.
out here.
You hit it on the nose. See what happens when you use your brain a little bit?
Here's what I'm hitting on the
Go
nose.
ahead and I'll tell you what I got a problem with.
You're hitting on the nose that you just want attention, man.
No, I don't. No, I
Is your
don't.
crew over here playing basketball?
Who?
These guys over here shooting hoops. Were you
Boy,
shooting
that
hoops?
is
You
so.
thought- you
Listen
thought
to what
you
he's
would-
saying.
You thought you would start trouble?
Shooting some hoops. I ain't trying to shoot nothing. What day is it today? What's today's date? What national day is it? What national day is it?
The moment of absolute irony came when the citizen asked the officer if he knew what day it was. It was Constitution Day. But the officer had no idea. Of course, what's the Constitution? His job was to uphold the law, yet he didn't even know the day dedicated to it. Hadn't all police officers, including this one, sworn at the start of their careers to protect the constitutional rights of every citizen?
Here, let me ask you another question. Let me help you out on what day it is. With the First Amendment, it grants you 5 freedoms. Can you give me 3 of them? No. Okay. Can you let me know what the 4th Amendment is? That's what you just did to me. You know what today is yet? No. You still don't know what today is. Hint. Are you an observant officer? What? Are you observant? You worry about me being... What's in my hand?
Camera and the Constitution.
So what day is it today? Boy, you still don't know. Yeah, get your chief here. You got a business card on you? Do you got your business card on you? Write it down. Write it down. I'm gonna get it regardless. You gonna make me go through all that. You don't have a body camera on you, so nobody gonna see how you acting today. I did not want to do this.
Yeah, you did.
Do you know what today is?
Yes.
What is today?
You wanted it today.
No, you don't. What is today?
You wanted the attention.
No, I did not. No, I did not. What is today?
How many people's gonna see this?
What is today?
People gonna click it tonight?
Maybe 100. Maybe 100.
Maybe 100.
So what?
But you gotta see
So
how it looks.
what?
Let me tell you, something here was very wrong. The officer failed the test, then defended his failure by saying the man was suspicious because he was taking notes and filming in front of the bank. Yeah, truly suspicious. I have no idea how such a criminal managed to stay free for so long. The police should have been ashamed. But wait, it wasn't over yet.
What is today?
Dressed like this, in front of a bank, in front of businesses, everyone's calling.
Look how I'm dressed out today, y'all. Look how I'm dressed. What is today? I'll give you a cheat code. Look at your calendar. Pull it up. It'll all make sense if you look it up.
The calendar.
Go look.
I've got it on me, man.
Where your phone at?
It's inside the office. I'm in there doing
What is today? Oh my God.
police reports, and I got people calling in. A man dressed all funky and outside
All
the bank,
funky.
taking notes. Video camera in the bank. You can't do stuff like that, man. That's not normal.
That is normal.
It's not normal.
So we're gonna make it normal because all I'm doing is exercising.
It's not normal.
It absolutely. If it ain't normal, we're gonna make it normal.
Yeah.
Start. And what better day than to start than today?
78310
What is today? Ask them what today is. Ask your dispatch what today is.
The citizen reminded him that he had shown up shouting, threatened him with jail, and refused to identify himself. The officer denied the obvious, and then even tried to argue that the law didn't require reasonable suspicion to demand ID. I love how some things only make sense in the heads of these officers, and nowhere else. He had no idea how soon he would regret everything he had said.
Hey, man, that's crazy. Hey, bro, it ain't nothing more professional than today. What is today? And the thing is, you're actually required to do something today. And I just helped you out. This is what you can say you did for today. The thing is, you don't even know what today is. Oh my God. Apologize for coming and approaching me like you did. No. That ain't how you don't want to apologize? Nope. You think that's right how you supposed to come to somebody? Exactly. You were yelling at me.
Exactly how I approach someone who's dressed like you in front of a bank.
Doing what?
Suspicious. Video
what is he doing wrong?
No
crime. Taking notes, but you gotta come.
See a nice guy just after
hey, bro, you gotta come.
They don't see the nice guy just after.
You kicked that off.
Suspicious
I even didn't respond. I tried to let you recover, bro. I really did.
I have nothing to recover.
Okay, you don't see nothing wrong. You think what you doing is right.
Everything that's wrong.
The argument turned into a lesson on the Fourth Amendment. The citizen explained the right to security of personal belongings and the need for reasonable suspicion. You didn't have to be a legal expert to know these things, but this officer was completely clueless. I mean, he didn't even know it was Constitution Day. Can we really expect anything better from him?
And it's gonna go down exactly how you want it to go down here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if your supervisor know what day it is.
She doesn't know either.
Okay, that's a damn shame. How come y'all don't know what today is? Y'all must don't follow policy. You didn't want to give me your name. Your name and your badge. When you approach me, you made contact with me. I asked you for your name. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said when you come, you said come over. I don't know you. I know you're a piece of shit.
What's that?
Look how you came. You told me you'd take me to jail if I don't approach you.
No,
if I don't give you my...
If you don't identify yourself...
I'm not going to identify. I'm not going to identify.
Just simply...
You need reasonable articulation. You don't know what the 4th Amendment is. Would you like to read it? You read it. It's to be secure in your persons, papers, houses, and effects.
The officer defended himself by claiming he wasn't arresting because of the mask, but because of suspicious citizen calls. Yet the truth was he had already said he would arrest if the man didn't obey. He basically admitted that this has nothing to do with the calls and probably never did. The sad reality was that this officer saw this as a chance to boost his ego.
Are you in your places, houses, and effects?
Okay, what's your RAS of a crime? You need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to ID me.
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh my God, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, out of all days, y'all, this officer wanted to break. Hey, he wanted to break it.
Just to investigate. Here's the thing.
Don't cover up your name.
Here's the thing.
This is the assistant chief.
When it comes to.
Hey y'all. This is the assistant.
When it comes to a call.
Oh my Lord.
It's different, man.
This is the assistant chief. Okay. So 3 years ago, would you arrest somebody for wearing this?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. During COVID.
You're not getting arrested for wearing a mask.
You're
just getting calls on being
You
suspicious
just told me that you would arrest me. I'm saying that you said it. You telling me you didn't say it?
Taking pictures, video camera.
Okay, man.
What they see is you write notes. Not that you're studying your Constitution, man. That's awesome. You're studying.
Exactly. They don't know, but you supposed to know.
I don't know that, so I come up and talk to you.
Bro, you never came up. You're not professional.
I'm not gonna approach you.
Why?
It's common sense. I'm not going to approach someone dressed like you in front of a bank
with nothing.
Taking camera.
Yes.
Taking camera.
Yes.
And just willy-nilly approach you.
Yes. Okay. You told me you would take me to jail if I don't approach you.
Yeah.
You said that.
The officer claimed he was just doing what he wanted, ignoring the fact that this was exactly the essence of freedom. The man clearly said he would not follow unlawful orders. And that was his only mistake. Not because he was wrong, but because this officer was not the kind of person who would ever accept it.
Then you said you didn't say it, man. I got you on camera saying it, bro.
Yeah, you can go to jail for not identifying.
You can, you can go to jail. If you go in there, you can go to jail. If you go in there, you can go to jail if you take some money. Don't use the word if. Let's talk about what's actually happening. You could go to jail. I'm not doing nothing. I'm on the public sidewalk holding the Constitution in my hand on Constitution Day. This is National Constitution Day. You the assistant chief. You supposed to be doing some type of amendment activity. Boy. Yes, because you came and you said you would take me to jail. Yes. I'm not going to identify. Hey, you could. I don't have to follow unlawful orders. I don't have to follow unlawful orders. Okay? Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a little riled up. You told me he gonna say, I'll take you to jail if you don't approach me. You don't give me your ID. What? This is the, ain't nothing in my pocket. I put mine in my pocket. I'm pulling my phone.
The final escalation came when the officer shouted for him to keep his hands out of his pockets. The citizen pulled out his phone and said it was just a phone. But in the mind of such an arrogant officer, that was somehow enough reason to slam him to the ground and take the situation to a level it never should have reached.
Keep your hands.
I got my phone.
Go on the ground now.
I got my phone.
You're done.
I got my phone.
I'm gonna take you to the ground.
Hey, look at this dude.
Go to the ground. I'm gonna take you to the ground.
Hey, look at this dude, y'all. Look what he's doing to me for getting my phone. I got my phone.
Hang your back. Bring your back. You want to play show the games?
All I did was get my phone. You saw that, man.
Learn to obey. You don't reach in your pockets when you're dealing with police officers.
Sir, I'm not detained.
When you're dressed like you are, and you're acting like you are, you don't go in your pockets when the officer tells you not to go in your pockets.
My hand was already in my pocket. All I did was pull out my phone and show you I had my phone.
Turn your wrist so it doesn't hurt. Out, mound.
Boy, you doing this on National Constitution Day.
2783, be advised, one just in custody.
You doing this on National Constitution Day. You know you see I'm out here just exercising my rights.
No, you're out here doing what you want to do.
I didn't say nothing to nobody, bro. It's okay. You know exactly what I'm doing, man. And you did that.
Move your wrist this way.
And I called for your chief.
As they forced him to the ground, he kept repeating that he only wanted to show he had a phone. The officer insisted it was disobedience and twisted his arm. The citizen asked for a supervisor, but instead he got handcuffs. Weren't officers required to call a supervisor whenever a citizen requested, not just when they personally decided it was necessary?
I asked for your supervisor, man,
me.
to help you out.
You got me.
It's okay. He got me on the ground. It's on my cell phone, bro. This is crazy.
There.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you, Miss Peggy. I appreciate your professionalism. I know you ain't got nothing to do with this. I appreciate you too, and y'all know where to go see it. Yes, y'all. Yes. So we definitely just got out of jail, y'all. We got out of jail. This is not the people that arrest me, though, y'all. Hey, Appleton City, I believe, that arrested me, and they brought me up to them. And Miss Peggy was professional. Everything I told her, she went and checked with her supervisor before she made an official call on it, y'all. This is wild. And we definitely now got all this work to do, y'all.
To make things even worse, when the deputy chief arrested him, he admitted on video that Appleton City didn't even have a jail. So instead of being taken to a regular cell, he was put in some kind of garage or improvised space. We can only hope this man gets the justice he deserves. And now we move on to the next, even worse case. This time, the stop began with a story about a license plate that supposedly didn't exist. Of course, the plate was there, neatly mounted horizontally and lit with a white light, just as the law required. But that wasn't enough for the police. They needed an excuse. Worst of all, this young man knew the law better than the officers, and that was something they could never forgive.
Got stopped for having no tag. No, but there's a tag and it's horizontally plated. It's got a white illuminant light, and that's the reason for the stop, which is not true. And they're running the system. I don't answer questions, man. I don't answer questions.
Okay, that's fine. But you're over here talking, so.
No, I'm just saying this for the camera.
Okay. Hey, bro, do you have insurance on the bike?
I do.
Okay, can I see the proof of that, please?
Yes, you may.
As the obscured obstruction of your plate.
Oh, is it? Is it?
You can't see it reasonably. You went by me like 20 times, dude.
Yeah, because I knew you guys were going to try and pull me over.
What color is your lights back here?
It's white. Won't you try it? Go ahead, try it.
Why are you trying to bait us in?
Because I knew you guys would do this shit. And I'm getting it on camera.
Go back over there to the sidewalk.
Is that lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You want to go in handcuffs?
White light.
Come here real quick.
Is that lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
There you go. Tell me, can you read that tag?
I can.
Can you
6555. You think I make that up? I just got the tag a month ago. You think I make that up? F you.
Okay.
The moment the driver showed that the plate could be read without any problem, the whole story fell apart. When dumb cops realized their crimes were recorded, well, you might expect them to drop the narrative. But don't worry. They were just warming up for even more chaos, anything to avoid being the ones who walked away embarrassed.
Read that perfectly.
Sit on the curb. Now. I'm done with you.
I'm done with you. You guys are pathetic.
On that,
I don't answer
road.
questions.
Well, I need an updated address for you.
Why?
Because I need to have one for your citation.
It's on the license.
Okay. Is Spencer Lane still a good address for you?
I don't answer questions.
So, I need to know your updated address or I can't write you a citation.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, and if I think that you're going to disobey the citation
and
not go to court because it's not going to go to the right address, then you go to jail tonight, okay? All right? So it's just a simple question. It's yes or no for Spencer Lane.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Is
there a tag light at all?
Very, very little. Here, I'll. Okay. You can't have underglow like that. Lights can't have underglow. Okay.
He didn't even know that. He's asking his supervisor. Pathetic. Poor supervisor.
What's that?
What? I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
Well, you're on camera too. Orders they gave me, and they let me go without even getting my identification.
All these officers did here was threaten. To me, it looked like they were just throwing anything they could think of on the table, hoping at least one thing would stick and make them feel better about themselves. Whatever it wasn't good, and they were ready for more.
But now they're stopping me. Same reason. But this time they're giving me a lot of trouble for it. And they're going to tow my bike. For...
Are you just narrating the video?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had a question or anything.
No, you're good. Crying shame, though.
What do you think? We're like picking you out or something?
Oh, yeah.
He's only been
he
driving
said that.
around for the
He
last
said that.
hour trying to bait me to stop him, so.
He said that. So this is a retaliatory stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I didn't see a tag on it any single time.
You didn't see a tag on it? Then why didn't you stop me then?
Because I was going to another call. Stop, reason for the stop. So the lights are illegal. You can't have like underglow like that, stuff like that, little stuff, not a big deal.
Because they knew it was not even a probable cause for a stop. And that is not probable cause for a stop because the license plate is visible, it's horizontal, and it's illuminated. That is the law.
No. Yeah,
but it's not obscured. I get it. But it's not obscured, it's not covered. And you can see it. I can read it right here up this angle. That's taller than you are in the Explorer, and he's even lower. So he has way more visibility than I do right now. But if I was at his angle right now, I could see it even better. I can even see when it expires.
The officers tried to justify their actions with a story about the lights. They alleged green LED lighting had washed out the white plate light. But the problem was that this wasn't the original reason for the stop. They had claimed the plate wasn't there. When it turned out to be visible, they suddenly remembered that the lights were to blame. So what do you think? How many more crimes would they invent?
So, a couple things. So first, have a motorcycle endorsement, which you already...
Yes, but he wouldn't have known that until he pulled me over after an unreasonable stop.
But
that is
putting that aside,
he
there's
did
other
say
issues with
he
the,
did
with
say
the
about the lights. I get that. But the reason for the stop was the plates. The reason for the stop was the plates, not the lights. If he said the reason for the stop was the lights, then I understand you completely. But he said the reason for the stop was the plate, which is illegal.
What, like the way it's mounted, or what are you saying?
No, he said I cannot see your plate. He said you do not have a tag.
Oh, well, so you have to have a tag light that is white.
It is.
I thought it's green.
No, look. May I turn it on? May I turn it on for you? It is illuminated white.
No,
it is following the law,
so
sir.
when I get really close to here, I can. But so the law is 50 feet. When I'm 50 feet, the green light is the green LEDs are so powerful that they quote unquote wash out that white light.
Yeah, and also I know you guys were also fishing for stuff because you see how it has a radar detector right there?
Yeah, but I don't.
Both
have
of you. Oh, you don't? Okay, so one of you was lighting me up all the way back at the 355 to 85 intersection.
Well, just keep doing your thing.
I understand, sir. Yeah, listen, don't worry about him. But he had me on speed the whole way down, trying to get me for speed.
Well, no,
he wanted probable cause for speed.
It runs all the time.
The frustration grew. The driver clearly pointed out that he hadn't committed any traffic violation. He wasn't speeding, didn't run a red light, and used his turn signals. His driving was flawless. Despite that, the patrol followed him for miles, searching for a reason to write a ticket. They had been exposed and they knew it. But instead of turning away, they decided to push on.
Back here on the
Yes, sir.
sidewalk. Sorry.
That's fine. But you gotta understand, I'm starting to get really upset with you guys. I don't know if you want to understand, but I'm really upset with you guys right now.
Okay, so make
you guys have been getting a lot of problems.
Okay, so I'm the supervisor of these guys. Tell me what they're doing that's a problem.
The problem is the reason for the stop. That's it.
Okay.
The reason for the stop is unlawful. It is horizontal. You can see it. I can see it right now. I can see it 50 feet away. And even if you light it up, I can still read it.
But it has to be very readily illuminated at a distance of 50 feet.
It is. Okay, with a white light.
But the white light is washed out by the green light.
But it still has a white light, which is.
But pause. Let me just break this down, okay? I can't tell that when you have the green light on. It washes it out. Just like if this deputy turns off his light or whatever, all the flashing lights crazy, they drown out the white light. It just is what it is. And also the green light's illegal, and that is what it is. And
but that wasn't for the yes, sir. But that wasn't the reason for the stop, which is why I'm upset. The reason for the stop was the plate.
But he brought that up to me about the light as well.
He did mention the light, correct? Okay. But that's a secondary thing for him.
But that's not
his reason for the stop. It's not a secondary stop. Yes.
A supervisor stepped in, trying to smooth things over. He admitted the light was technically questionable, but also that the whole argument could have been handled differently. His tone was calmer, yes, but don't let that fool you. These officers were there to protect each other's mistakes, and this situation was no different.
Right. But that's the reason for the stop. The plate was the reason for the stop, which is horizontal.
Wasn't also the light?
No, he said the reason for the stop was you do not have a tag. And then he went to investigate the bike and discovered that it had a tag. And then he mentioned the lights.
Okay. So these are all issues that you could bring up in court.
I would definitely.
So I would say in the future, don't have that on. So that way it doesn't wash out the plate.
Sir, but I was not doing anything that was a moving violation. I wasn't speeding. I was not running any lights. I followed all turn signals. I followed all the turning maneuvers, all of that. And they saw it. Because if I didn't, they would have pulled me over for that. And then they would have mentioned the plate and the light.
It was mounted a little bit different than that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I changed it because of that. I fixed it because of that. Okay. And now I'm still getting harassed by it.
Okay.
That's hurtful.
We have the others. Totally get it. We have the other issue with the light. Again, and I wasn't here for the initial encounter. Maybe he was trying to get more out. I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll work through this. You'll have your day in court. Anything you want to contest, by all means, you can do it there. It's absolutely your constitutional right to make all the arguments you're making to me right now.
I am only upset with him. He is my only problem.
What
and he is the same officer that pulled me over last time.
What is it about him that ticks you off?
That he only wants me for something.
The driver admitted he was frustrated by the fact that he kept spending money to keep his motorcycle in line with the rules, yet the police always found a new flaw. And okay, even if his plate really had been hard to see, the least the officers could have done was explain how to fix it and leave it at that. But that didn't suit them, because there was nothing in it for their egos.
He has been following me for probably 3 miles, and I have not violated any moving violation. I've turned, I gave signals, I did the hands, I stopped at all the lights, I turned, I was not speeding, and yet he still wants to find something on me. I'm not saying he has to do everything in Frederick County, but I'm saying when someone's not doing anything wrong in your view, leave them alone. That's all I'm saying. And now I got to pay a whole bunch more money for more lawyers and more tickets. People can afford it like that?
No, I totally get it.
Because I put all this money trying to fix the bike for you guys, and you guys still don't like it. That's very upsetting.
Applaud one part of you, regardless of, and I respect your constitutional right to contest whatever the deputy's allegations were for the traffic stop to be done in court and not being a knucklehead and running or, like you said, blasting the lights and doing all that, because
I can attest.
And that was the reason for the stop, which makes this very upsetting.
Okay. Well, I can attest you drove by me probably 20 times and not a single time did I see that tag on there.
Really? Okay.
And that's 100% truth. So you can have one of your buddies hop on it when you get it back, you drive behind them, or have them ride past you a couple times, whatever, I guarantee you're not going to see that tag on there.
Another round of irony followed. The officer claimed he had followed the motorcycle 20 times and never saw the plate. Okay, but isn't it a bit worrying that the police officers in America had time for things like this? I mean, instead of doing this, they could actually be paying attention to real crimes. The world might even be a better place as a result.
He's a registered owner, right?
Yeah.
No, just getting the business card. That way it's one less hoop for him to jump through.
Anything in this saddlebag you need?
Not that I want you to search, please.
How many your gloves, sir? All right. There is your license. Alright, these are your 4 citations, okay? Driving vehicle in violation of restricted license requirement. Failure to properly place or position your registration plate to your vehicle.
Regardless of the argument, the driver ended up with tickets for the plate, the light, the illumination, and the documents. Honestly, if he really deserved all those citations, couldn't that have been done right at the start without wasting everyone's time? So you think this was bad? Well, unfortunately, it always gets worse. In the next video, you're going to see officers take things to a whole new level of wrong. You're not going to believe what some of them do to try to get away with it, so don't miss out.